You've been hearing about Claude Code everywhere, and as someone who runs the 30K per month AI agency, I've been seeing firsthand just how insane it actually is. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what it is, how to use it, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to have it set up and use it for yourself, even if you've never touched code a day in your life. So let's start from scratch. You know Claude, it's just like ChatGPT. You open it up, it's a simple chat window. We're just asking questions and we're getting a response back. It can't really do coding for us. You ask where the nearest pizza shop is to X location and calculate the amount of miles between these places, it can give you that. If you ask it for a piece of code, it can technically write the code for you. The only problem is you then have to go and test, see if it works, and then do all the debugging and error handling yourself. Now with Claude Code, it actually lives inside your computer. It can read the files, it can write and run code, and more importantly, it can build things for you based off of a simple prompt. So you went from needing to spend thousands and thousands of dollars in these projects. If you had an idea for an app, software, a really nice website, it took so much time. You'd have to get on a call. I only know this because I've run my own softwares and it's an absolute pain in the ass. The best way I can describe it is think about it if we were on an island and all the waters around you were a raving ocean. And the entire ocean was technology, the skill sets that you needed in order to navigate software development, building a good website. Even if you're a local business owner, you just want a brand new website. What would happen is it would be you sitting here on an island, looking off, thinking, oh, are the software developers actually doing something? I don't know. I don't know because I can only stand on land. You know, I don't have a boat. But then the developers would be out here in their canoe. They're navigating the waters. They're trying to get all the resources, get everything together to bring back to the island for us so we have a nice project. Now, with the advent of ChatGPT, it would give us little planks. Not really the full boat. There'd be holes in the boat, so it wouldn't actually work, but we had planks. And we could kind of put things together. It required us to assemble the boat, to put things together. But now with Claude Code, not only do we have a boat, it's an AI-powered super yacht that's just soaring the seas like nobody's business. So the first step to getting set up with Claude Code is to come over to your Claude account. If you don't have one, then just go over to Claude and create an account. So there's three ways. The first option is terminal. This is going to run straight in your command line in your computer. The second one is the IDE extension. So this is going to run in VS Code, which is just a free program that developers use. It's kind of like Google Docs, but for writing code. This is the same power as terminal, but you can see your files updating in real time as Claude builds things. This is what I recommend. So this is what we'll be setting up today. And the third one is the web version. This runs right in your browser. No setup at all. It's great for trying it out, but it's pretty limited. So that's why we'll be setting it up in VS Code today. And the reason we'll be using the IDE extension is because you can actually see it in real time, which is going to be a lot easier as a beginner to actually see what's going on, map it out, and understand that. And if you're building something for clients, my best guess is that you're probably going to want to see everything that's going on. All right, so after you go to Claude Code, you get your Claude membership. Then we're going to download this thing called Visual Studio Code. This is that VS Code I was talking about. Just click download for Mac or whatever computer you have, but make sure you download this. Now, once it's fully downloaded, we're going to come over here to the left-hand side, and you see these little building blocks, this little square. Click on that, and then we're going to go to extensions, and all we're going to do is search up Claude. Claude Code is this first one right here, and then click install. So now Claude Code is going to directly install right here in VS Code for us to use. And it says your AI coding partner, Claude Code, helps you write, edit, and understand code right here in VS Code. Click mark done. That's good. And as soon as you've added that, you can see the Claude logo right here. So click on that. And then it says Claude.ai subscription. We haven't quite logged in yet, so we need to do that right now. So click that. Do you want code to open up the external website? Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and take all my data. Okay, once we confirm that, it'll say build something great. You're all set up for Claude Code. You can now close this window. Okay, so before I actually show you the demo, I want to explain something pretty important so you actually understand how this works. So when we type a prompt here into Claude Code, it doesn't just spit out regular text like Claude. It's actually going to read your entire project folder, every file, and then it makes a plan. And instead of like normal Claude of telling you what to do, it actually tells you what it's going to do and then starts executing step by step, which is pretty insane. So you'll see it create files over here, writing code, running the code, checking if it works, fixing errors on its own, doing all the debugging. You don't have to do anything. You just watch it work. It's absolutely nuts. All those times in the past and you thought, man, I wish I could just tell it to go build it for me. Now you can. So now let's actually build something. I'm going to show you the easiest and probably most useful thing that Claude Code can do, which is building a website. So I'm just going to type in a very simple prompt. Build me a website for an AI agency called Dylan Automates. Include a homepage with a hero section, a services section showing what we offer, an about section, and a contact form. Make it modern, clean, dark theme, colors blue, black, and white, and extremely professional and modern, almost like an Apple website. And click enter. Okay, so now it's going to process through and put together a plan. Okay, so after about 10 seconds, it's going to come up with this question: allow write to index.html. Click yes. And it's just going to go ahead and work for us. I'm going to sit here, I might even go walk away, stare at the wall for a couple seconds and come back. If you want to learn more about how to actually build with Claude Code and offer services to businesses, I'll have the link to my free training and school community down in the description. Your website is ready. Open it in your browser to see it. It's ready. So now let's go up to terminal, click new terminal, and then we're just going to paste in the link that it gave us. It gave us index.html. So all I'm going to do is click open. Oh my gosh. There's your website. There's your website. I mean, are you kidding me? That's actually insane. Guys, about, contact, boom, hello. I mean, what are we even talking about right now? I feel horrible for all the website designers. I feel horrible for anybody who doesn't have a good website in 2026. Like, if you don't have a good presentable website for your business, look at how easy that was. Scary times, exciting times. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. I think the craziest thing is if we look at the prompt that I actually sent, we scroll up here, build me a website for an AI agency called Dylan Automates. Look at how non-descriptive I am. Include a homepage, hero section, just standard stuff. Blue, white, and black, and extremely professional and modern. And boom, it just gives you like a beautiful website. Imagine if you went into even more detail and started explaining, how you want the pages to scroll. And that's all stuff that I'm going to be showing you in some future videos. So now, how do we actually make money from this? We can build client websites that we can charge 2 to 5K for. We can build complete custom platforms. Yes, in our space, it seems like everybody knows about AI. But the truth is, 99% of people, they know about AI, but they're not really using it. Or they're still just like, hey, my girlfriend broke up with me. What should I say? That is not what we're doing. That's not on the level that we're about to be using Claude Code at, right? So now you start thinking, well, what does this actually mean? It means that we can deploy projects at rapid pace. Like Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, any innovator in history wishes they had what we have at our fingertips. And now we can even use it on the phone. It's interesting because like selling websites, making money online used to be something that was extremely difficult and high leverage. And now with these tools, I mean, you basically can just roll out of bed, click one button, everything's done for you. Happy days, make a couple calls. Hey, check this out. Send them the link. And you got this world-class website just said, like, it's absolutely unbelievable what you can do. And we haven't even touched automations or skills. And you can see that it actually holds the projects over here on the left. So it has access to all of our information, everything that we've done and everything that we're building. And then we can constantly make changes, see how things intertwine. It's really a fantastic platform. So this is just to get you set up so you can start to mess around with it. I'll be making far more advanced videos coming out very soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.